everyone, a warm welcome to ET Auto. Today we are joined by Mr. Rajesh Poddar, who is the CEO of Paracoat at Bharat Mobility Global Expo at Yashobhumi, to talk to us about the new trends and new technology he's working on, and the most important thing, what he's currently working on is the safety vertical. Welcome to the show, sir.
Thanks, Dipanshu. For us, like Paracoat is our parent company where we do the acoustic and the soft trim solutions. And last year we started a new venture on the safety verticals, on the road safety fatalities, what is happening and the injuries. The numbers what we see in India is dynamically very high, and we are trying that what best we can do over there. So last 1 year very passionately, I should say, because we don't have a business plan on this at the moment, and people have been telling us that people in India don't take care about safety, so you are into a wrong business.
Right.
But when you are into a business of saving lives, then you are never wrong.
Right.
And numbers are not important over there.
Right.
So that's actually driven us to this situation where we are able to launch a complete new vertical in 8 to 9 months of the conceived time of putting up ParaSafe over in India. So we are working on verticals for 4-wheelers, 2-wheelers, sports bikers. So if you look at the small scooters, what we see, the data has been saying that 40% that is because of the 2-wheelers, and out of that at least 50% is the kids. So we have launched a harness and a 2-wheeler where the harness you can put the child along with the parent. We have a kids helmet with a blinking light, which is an active lighting solution rather than a reflective tapes where you are depending on a street light or somebody else's headlight. Then we have launched a belt buddy, which is like, because the younger kids cannot wear the seat belt because it is hurting their neck. So we are just trying to get the seat belt into a right position so that the kid doesn't have a discomfort on using that.
Right.
So these are the 3 different products we have used for the...
Right. So basically these 3 products are mix of B2C and B2B business solution. Are you currently working with any OEMs on when you talk about the seat belts for children specifically, with getting into the right position? How are things, how do you want to shape this safety vertical of yours?
Currently we have done 2 meetings with 2 of the top OEMs in India for 2-wheelers. They have been showing their very much interest on this. We have created a very small safety corner, like a display safety corner, which we are doing an advocacy, how these safety corners can be placed at every dealership of the 2-wheelers, so that when somebody comes to buy a 2-wheeler, he can understand why these products are available over there. That is our way to go forward on that. For the 4-wheelers, we have also created a very nice product called Belt Buddy Comforter. So now a lot of people, when we did a survey about why people are not using rear seat belt. So we found out that there were reasons like not comfortable. There were an interesting fact that the latch of the seat belt is covered by a seat cover, so we cannot use it. So there had been different type of things. So now we actually know the reasons why people are not using it. So can we capitalize on that survey, and we see that, okay, what is call to action over there?
Right.
So for the 4-wheelers, we have discussed with a couple of 4-wheeler manufacturers, marketing divisions, that at least they should have a child safety seat at the dealership, part of an SOP, to at least explain the customer how to install the child safety seat, whether the customer requires a seat today or not. But it is important that he should know what is ISOFIX, how the child seat should be installed. So that basic knowledge should be there. So even if I am a 30-year-old guy and I get a child after 4 years, I know that, okay, when I was buying a car, I was explained about the child safety seat. He can think about that my car has got a good system to fix the child safety seat. So I think if we drive this type of awareness programs, maybe we will achieve some shortfall on the deaths basically.
Got it. So I would like to further understand about your Paracoat as a business. You are into acoustics, and things are changing. Engine is being replaced by the battery. So how are things shaping up at your end?
When we look at the ICE versus electric and on the NVS side, And the ICE, what has happened that it was a high frequency noise. It was the engine noise and the transmission noise. So there used to be a insulation which is a mass added to those noises to reduce the noise. When it comes to EV, the challenges are more different. We are even bothered with the tire noise because the car is so silent that you even hear the tire noise coming out of it. There is a noise coming from the motor. So these are all low frequency noises which are much more difficult to handle, and there the technology is required. So what we are doing is we are enhancing our capabilities in terms of innovating new products, going out with new partners globally, that how we can bring the right product required in India.
Got it. And so what brings you to the Bharat Mobility Global Expo? How has been experience so far? What are you showcasing and how do you see this particular, your safety vertical as well as your acoustic business moving forward from here?
If I can say, this would be our 12th show at Auto Expo or Bharat Mobility, the new name basically. And we come here to showcase to all of our customers what we are doing in the next 2 years. So that we are trying to give a clear-cut information to the customers that what you discuss in your meeting room, what you want after 2 years, was Paracoat able to showcase the same product line, or do our mental line and their design line going together or not? That is one important message I want to give over here at the auto show. We have been participating here. We meet our customers over here. We get an opportunity to meet different people from the same companies. So this is what it brings us over here.
Oh, great. And how about the business shaping up in next 3 to 5 years for Paracoat? Because EV is a new altogether business or division where new OEMs are coming. Many global companies have also showcased at the Auto Expo Motor Show yesterday. So what is your opinion on that?
India is growing, there is no doubt over it. India, the way India is coming up as a number 3 car maker in the world, it is enormous. There is no discussion on this, that what is going to happen. Market is bringing up, there are people with high incomes are coming up. So automotive market is supposed to grow. I think the way we are putting up the roadways, the way highways are coming up in India, the more and more mobility requirements are growing. Now people are much more comfortable in driving down 400, 500 kilometers, which earlier time we used to look for an airplane solutions. So the market is growing, and for Paracoat, we generally go by the, we don't have much relationship with how was the market grown and what we grown, because we always try to add new product line into our business and introduce to our existing customers. So we generally, if you look at last 10 years numbers what we have generally grown with a CAGR of 18 to 20%.
Got it. One last question on the because since you're into safety and safety concerns, how do you find these all initiatives with the government working on the safety? And also, if you had got a chance to recommend one policy on any of the automotive manufacturing, batteries and whatever, what would be that?
When it comes to the safety and the government request, I would only request a huge amount of advertisement budget for awareness. It is very much important. We need to work really as hard as we have done on the time of COVID.
Right.
If I look at the numbers, COVID, we lost around 500,000 people in India. When it comes to road safety, it is around 160,000. So in all fairness, every 3 years, it is the similar number of COVID. We had the similar issues of people behavior. We have been complaining people will not use the mask, people will not use sanitizers. But end of the day, if the awareness was very strong on this, everybody in India, we worked together, we really worked hard, and I was telling you, Dipanshu, please wear your seat belt, or please wear your mask. You were telling me, please use a sanitizer. If
Right.
we do the same thing on the safety side,
Right.
if I am in a shopping mall or if I am driving and my next car the people is not wearing a seat belt, we should not hesitate in telling him, can you please wear a seat belt?
Right.
If we have to really we have to fight this, and going toward being a developed country in 47, which is Honorable Prime Minister's dream, we really need to reduce these numbers over there. That's one take I'd very strongly tell people.
Got it. Thank you so much for joining.
Thanks, Dipanshu.